Hi, it's Sunday, and I have prepared today a video about an entry point that is happening by your birthday. So it's a pre-birthday reading for Libras. Good morning, and it is Sunday. We also had the peak today in the afternoon for me in Cali is going to be, I don't know about in your part of the neck of the woods, you might want to look it up. We have actually today the full moon in Virgo, new moon, excuse me. I keep saying full moon and it's a new moon. So we have a pick-a pile to start, and I'm sorry I'm late. I had a lot of errands this morning. I usually like to be on before 11 a.m. in the morning. So we're going to start with pile number 1 at 41. That's change. The entry point, you have the cards, the Eagle, 9 of Pentacles, and I'm going to go definitely slow so you can pick your pile appropriately. The 9 of Pentacles, if that is an entry point, it's Virgo. So it talks about independence. The Eagle also stands for in the United States as independence. That's just a funny synchronicity. But it also says Archangel Book P, seize your opportunities courageously. Courageously. But we work by ourselves here. Okay. So if there is maybe like a manifestation of being in a coupleship, or you have been calling in someone, it's not that they're far away. Libras are a very romantic sign. We're super romantic people. We call in love. We're very balanced, or we like to be. That neutrality makes us famous in the Libra sign. And it says the Lunar Queen. Let's check it out. There's Cleo. It's Cleopatra. And let's check it out. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of your cycles at this time. So rest, replenish yourself. It is essential to balance your actions of power and demonstration. Interesting. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now. Trust that the cycle that you're in is of creation. We've been talking a lot about the sacral just this last week, the orange area of our chakras, our chakra points. It is about to shift into a new phase. So this pile is a new chapter if you picked past 41 seconds. It says release and enjoy the process without having to have control or force it. You're not supposed to be forcing it in this pile to happen. And then I'll take a screenshot today of pile number 1. There's a little bit of blue. Blue is the sign of truth. The flowers are purple. I'm sorry, they're not flowers, they're grapes, excuse me. Correction on the 9 of Pentacles, they are always grapes. Always, always, always. So let's look at it. The eagle also is a symbol of freedom and spirituality. It's always about setting something free, release. Okay, the Lunar Queen. And Luna is the moon. This is definitely divine feminine in its course, but you can be a masculine and resonate with the 9 of Pentacles. So let's check it out. What is the entry point? We know there's freedom coming in here. Could be financial freedom. You're getting set up. You have a sideways King of Wands. Okay, maybe a partner. I'm going to leave it sideways. Some of their freedom in this path could be that they are dominant in the way that they approach things. This person could inspire you. The King of Wands is usually a go-getter. And if this isn't you in creativity, it's a masculine around you. So what do we learn from them? 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords. I think this is after a long break of being single. I have to read it correctly because the 4 of Swords is a break. And it's also our card in tarot as Libras. Who could this person possibly be? They could be Capricorn, an earth sign for you, Libras. They're coming out as a lot of earth here. And King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the 6 of Pentacles, which is a Taurus. So they're very giving. It's showing that they already show gift giving. This person is emotionally available if it's checking out. They give back to a person who is always giving. Tell me a little bit about my Libra in this pile. What are they going through? Thank you. Queen of Wands, a happy revival of self. So there's some changes here. Tomorrow on Monday, we will be over at the other channel. We'll be at Rebirth the whole day. And over there, I'm going to offer a lot of self-help readings. Tomorrow is going to be kind of a makeover to get us ready for our birthdays. And so the Queen of Wands here is someone admiring your beauty. 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, some people could be talking about it. Okay, groups, people yapping. which I don't like. Maybe some of you feel that energy around a new coupleship, but we do have the attractive pair in tarot. How can this person help you with your entry point, you might be asking me. I don't want to give a standard love reading. I really wanted to go in deeper because we have a new moon today. They could be part of a manifestation that you came up with a long time ago, or this person actually exists in your life. So I want to get, before we go to pile 2, let's ask the guidance for this type of person. What's the guidance for this new relationship, and how does it help Libra? What is the guidance? Okay, have a strategy. Okay. Also, whenever I see the 7 of Swords, it is about people around you who are jealous. They're envious. They don't want you to have this gift. And a lot of you already know that the quietness in that is move in silence. It's a move in silence toward this 555 relationship. And it could really change your life, Libras. This person's dynamism, individuality, the way they course through life. Maybe Spirit and your angels here are saying, stay on the course and don't give up just because there's exhaustion, okay? A lot of us are there right now. We're having difficulty just pacing. And it's a tough new moon. It's not an easy one. Virgo is very much about order, organization, having a strategy, and they also want a relationship because the 4 of Wands is gatherings. Steve started with this card today. When he did Mars and Scorpio. You have the 9 of Swords. Why is there a worry? I think that is my Libra. I have to read it honestly, and the star. So we'll take that. If you are healing from a breakup long ago, like some of you could be healing over a particular person that stays on your mind. I don't know if they like lived there too long. Rent-free is what a lot of readers say. I don't like saying that, but I think here that it's a strategy to get to your celebrations. Some of you need to keep better people in your life. And I think here it's like letting go of certain people who also don't activate goodness in you. Okay, maybe it's like a negative mind space, or these are negative people. What's good to do here is start over. You have to definitely start over tomorrow and weed out kind of the bad energies, which I don't usually say in our readings. It's toward your independence. So whatever those healthy environments are. 4 of Wands is a healthy environment, okay? It's also about home. What happens in the home? Who do you surround yourself with? Are these people helping you grow naturally? Is it going towards that freedom with the eagle? So the guidance is relationships. 4 of Wands. You have one popping out. 3 of Swords. Don't dwell on the hard times. We have a very easy opening path in Libra season. Everything's going to balance out. It's our time. We tend to have balancing, and there's a lot of neutrality in our season because we're known as the scales. We're the only inanimate object. Okay, we'll do your splits for the final word. 5 of Cups is here. I have seen it from a few people today besides myself. The Queen of Wands again, and the Knight of Pentacles is your advice. Your advice is to stay creative. It's actually not a goodbye time to the creativity. It's also about strategy, using our intellect, because we're a sign of intellectualism. We study, we book read, we look up things, we research. And this is a pile saying the 5 of Cups maybe is a person, place, or thing, but use that as your story. Okay? And what I mean by that is there's always a learned thing through that exercise. If it was a loss, maybe it's here to fuel a win. I feel like that's important for your independence moving forward, because this could also be a pile where a lot of you are already pretty much there. You're on the cusp of this big success that's coming in. And I think it's going to be a time that people look at your birthday and celebrate with you. This is a you are not alone pile. Okay? If there are, the worry here is like splitting of assets, moving with the 9 of Swords, or maybe you're worried about financials. It's saying to get creative with that. Where are the other ways you could earn passive income and move forward? And you can get creative even with finances if some of you are feeling that way. Because I see here there's worry at night. And I did feel like that was air energy of Libra and Gemini. It's not so much the other person in this reading. So you do have true potential. And it's about that untapped potential. Maybe some of you did something from the past or reminded you of a talent that you actually underscore in your life. So I'll leave you with that. Okay, and this is just a therapeutic video. There's so much going on. We're going to go to pile 2, the Lunar Queen. A lot of you tap into that DF energy. It's there, and it's still there too. All right, so we have at 1024. That's a completion. If you add the 4 and the 2, it's a 6. So that's generosity. Balance, it's over. So if you pick the B, something is over. And this is an abundant time period, because I had this in an old video. I spoke of this as if the Empress was the one kind of tending to the beehive, okay? And also there's inferences here of Beyonce, who's a Virgo season. And her fandom or her fans are called the Beehive. And there's something here about abundance. Spread your heart with healing joy, Archangel Premenelek is his name. Okay, so that's the Archangel with bees. And we have the 6 of Cups. 1111 when I looked up. So the 6 of Cups, the entry point is actually in this pile through a past memory. And it could be also something that is it's not a memory where you go to cry about it or it's sensitive. It is a memory that you activate the week of Monday through Friday, this upcoming. Okay, like the 21st through the 27th. 6 of Cups. Want to get a clarifier for what that could be? We're going to look at our pile here. And the Hierophant. Also from Ethereal Visions, the Hierophant is a Taurus. Okay, it's a Taurus figure. You could be becoming a teacher, Libras. You could be helping other people besides yourself. A lot of you could be readers. I got in touch with a Libra last night. We were going back and forth. We were talking about how Libra light for many years, it's 5 years old next year. It's been talking about, or we spoke how this channel is becoming a place for tarot readers. It's not so much anymore about healing. It moved on to, you guys have such successful channels yourself. So it's amazing to see that it also birthed other readers. I just want to share that. Maybe that's something here too. And the 6 of Cups could be a reminder of a very, very sweet, enchanting part of your entry point coming up. I think part of the growth, and excuse me, my neighbors are now playing merengue music, so it's going to be loud. I don't know if you guys can pick it up. They're having a 2-day birthday party. It's been going on for 48 hours. Someone's a Virgo over there. All right, you have a couple cards that are kind of moving around in the deck. 8 of Swords. I don't like how it felt, but I'll explain it. There could be like a sibling. Some of you, this could be a previous divorce. Like some of you are divorcing them. They kept you back from some of your abundance, and you're learning kind of the players who was saying what. Maybe it's a family thing. And you truly, by your birthright, actually have plenty of abundance as a Libra. Okay, we're getting to that even in the first few minutes here. Also, your time, there's a completion in the time that you chose, 1024. So 10 of Pentacles is also, it can be explained as a birthright or inheritance. I think you get to share that with your kids if you have them. If you're a parent, there's something here that you're passing down. Hierophant to the 10 of Pentacles. It looks very much about spiritual family or ancestry even, okay? Because this is about beliefs and it's about traditions. Was it the way that you were raised? Because the B is very much about prosperity. It's about gaining abundance. And I think you get to unlock that, but it's also through a memory in the 6 of Cups. Can I clarify the 6 of Cups one more time? 6 of Wands with Leo. There you go. That's it. It's another 6. We were, maybe like 2 years ago, we were famous as a channel for picking up on that synchronicity because you guys would always have conclusion Leo cards with me. I don't know about other readers, but for the 6 of Wands, It's a very sacred memory. Maybe some of you are musicians. Maybe there's an artist on the channel and you're tapping into that potential you possibly left behind. I don't know here if somebody is a mechanic too, because I looked at this and it kind of looks like a wrench in the Hierophant's hand. Not so much like his totem or wand. It kind of looked like it was a mechanical helping of some kind. What does Libra attune that to? Like, what does it correspond with? Oh, thank you. I was kind of helping it through. Four of Pentacles. Holding on to it in certain seasons of your life. You never really let go of this talent or skill. Someone might view that as a success about you right now if you post about it or if you talk about it openly. Some of you could also be traveling in this pile. If you had a lot of vacations during the summer, this could have been something that inspired you and led you back to your family or your ancestry. It gets activated at a certain point. What is the entry point for finances for this pile? Thank you. 9 of Cups, a wish. Look at this too. This is really cool. I mean, you could never make this up. The abundance, the personal peace, okay? If some of that feels wonky right now under this new moon, remember the 6 of Wands, it doesn't come out to say, oh yeah, you're going to stinking feel horrible the next few days. It's a success, it's a victory. Somewhere with what you do, Libra. It's a to-do here. It's something that you've already been working on. A lot of you might be giving up on it or something. Like I'm getting a story about releasing it and starting over, but I really think you should just stick to it a little bit longer. It's like that one last push. One last push. Also, some of you could have a son. There's like there's 2 little boys in the 6 of Cups. I don't know if that means anything, or you guys have twins, or maybe you come from a family of twins. What is the 6 of Wands for this pile? How can it be healing for the entry point coming up? 10 of Wands, releasing old burdens. Something that was repetitive, perhaps a cycle, perhaps a person who caused like issues with that, or they were putting that into your life. Your birthright is the 6 of Wands. It's here with him arriving in a white horse. You guys could be seeing a lot of horses on television right now, or even your audio or devices. You could be seeing a lot of horses. Clarify the 6 of Wands for Libra and the final conclusion for this pile. I hope it helped. I'll be back a little bit later. Horses. The Chariot. You get movement after there is a release. Some of you did not only cord cutting, but I also see something here about a proper goodbye. There's a goodbye from the past. You're moving forward. You could have Cancer in your chart. You could be a Cancer rising or a moon. A general message, if other signs came to visit today and watched Libra Light and they do resonate with the piles, what is their card? And everyone else here? Hierophant. This is crazy. This is nuts. Hierophant, a helping hand with some romanticism. I do feel it's a new person. I feel like they're already included in your life, Libra. Maybe you're dating. And the Hermit. It's romance. Okay. Something about a similar story. This person could also be a fellow hermit. And the Knight of Cups. Do they want to come back or something? Why do you look like a return person? It looks like an ex a little bit, but no, a lot of it. What is the tradition here with Virgo? We have the Hermit and the Hierophant, the Moon. There is a desire that you're going to be unlocking in Libra season, something that is currently, it's a bit of a secret to you right now. It's a secret on your path. Libra knows about it, but the rest of the world doesn't know about it. And also this romantic person is going to see a little hint of that in you. There's swans in the back of the Knight of Cups, if it helps. Maybe that's like a symbol of beauty for some of you. What is the B card? The B, thank you. You have 1. King of Swords. A varying way of living your life. Okay, and I'm going to take my time here to get to your abundance. it's okay to tell people no, because obviously he's a very strict king. And if some of you have problems with people pleasing, or there's no organization there in your life, you've never been tough with people, okay? It's okay to say no if you don't want another burdensome cycle. I know that's at least for one person. It was coming out of my mouth like butter, so I do know that's my intuition helping me, because the King of Swords can be different things. It can be a sibling, it can be an authoritative figure around you, but it's okay to say the word no, okay? It's all right. It's okay to say no to an opportunity, because there is a victory in something that you currently follow your heart on. And I want to thank you for being with me today. It was a pleasure. I love to read for you. It's always exciting, and we always learn at least one thing. And thank you. I'm sending this off to you now.